How do we determine the oldest countries in the world? We know how old the Earth is, about 4.54 billion years. But how do you measure the age of a country? Borders and governments change all the time. For the purposes of this list, we looked at places with a documented history of government or large organized civilizations within areas similar to the boundaries of present-day countries. It's unlikely historians will ever agree on a single oldest country, but each of the nations on this list is a strong contender. Here are the top 10 oldest countries in the world. Number 10, San Marino. This tiny nation on the Italian peninsula holds the Guinness World Record for the oldest existing republic in the world. With a total area of just 24 square miles, 62.2 square kilometers, San Marino is one of the smallest countries in the world, but has managed to hang on to its independence for centuries. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world at just 121 acres or 49 hectares. According to tradition, San Marino was founded on September 3, 301 CE by Saint Marinus. Although historians dispute that founding date, it's true that San Marino has functioned as a self-governing republic since at least the 13th century CE. The historic city center around Monte Titano is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. According to UNESCO, San Marino is the only surviving Italian city-state, representing an important stage in the development of democratic models in Europe and worldwide. When Napoleon invaded Italy in his quest to build a world empire, he respected the small country's self-sovereignty, and when Italy unified in 1861, San Marino remained independent through formalized treaties. Number 9, Japan. Like San Marino, Japan has a semi-mythical founding date. The legendary Emperor Jimmu, a descendant of the sun goddess Amaterasu, is believed to have founded Japan's imperial dynasty in 660 BCE, making Japan the oldest continuous hereditary monarchy in the world. Historians place the nation's founding somewhat later, around the mid-4th century CE, when the archipelago's states merged into one. According to Britannica, the questions of how the unification of Japan was first achieved and of how the Yamato court, with the Tenno, Emperor of Heaven, at its center, came into being in central Honshu have inspired many hypotheses, none of which has so far proved entirely convincing. While Japan's unification remains murky, historians do agree that Japan has been occupied by humans since Paleolithic times. The archipelago's first inhabitants immigrated from the Korean peninsula via land connections over what is now the Korea Strait. Number 8, Mexico. Present-day Mexico's history can be traced back to 1200 BCE, with the founding of the Olmec civilization. Present-day Mexico's history can be traced back to 1200 BCE, with the founding of the Olmec civilization. The Olmecs likely established the first form of writing in the Americas and participated in extensive trade networks. Their influence can be seen in the Mayan and Aztec cultures that later dominated the area. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned until getting part 2 of this video series.